This might take us a while, yeah. I left all the doors unlocked and you said you're on your way. When you get here, don't you say a word, got no time to play.
Okay, guys, I've been trying to tell this story time. I have y'all propped up probably, I mean, not illegally, but not in the best spot. Are you gonna freaking let me over or be an a-hole? But I want to film this story time so that I can... Okay, this is not safe. Alright guys, I'm gonna hope this stays. I'm trying to keep y'all propped up in a way that I can actually film. So anyways, I forgot where I was in. So after we went to the shops, we went to this little marketplace, and the marketplace is basically like a little flea market that's like it looks like an old train station or something. So we walked around there. They had like a lot of souvenirs, and y'all, I feel like y'all would be so proud of me to know that I did not spend any money buying things. Like, we went to so many stores. I did consider purchasing like this sweatshirt from Aerie that was on sale for 60% off, but I tried it on. I was like, it was comfortable, but I'm like, you know what, I don't need to buy a sweatshirt right now, so I didn't put it. I thought about purchasing a t-shirt. Everything honestly was so expensive. I was like, I was not gonna get anything that was like too expensive. My friend spent like $200 shopping, y'all, and I was like, girl, you's worse than me, because I was trying to honestly stay under my budget, which, like I said, the only reason I honestly feel like I didn't, and I was only $20 over, and it was because of like things I did not really budget for, like getting snacks and stuff from the gas station or whatever. And then the cost of some things was just a lot more than I was expecting. But overall, I feel like I did pretty good following my budget, and I wasn't really trying to spend a lot of money. So we went to the marketplace, and then we went to like this rooftop bar called Henry's. We didn't get any drinks or anything there. Also, like, my friends were really trying to drink, and I was honestly like, I don't really care. I don't care to like get drunk all the time or drink most of the time. So they were all like constantly trying to find like bars to get shots and stuff at, and I was just like I was down with whatever, because at the end of the day, I knew I didn't have to drive, so it wasn't like a huge deal regardless. But that place we didn't end up liking, and then my friend really wanted to go to the Rainbow Row houses, and then this place called the Pineapple Fountain. So we knew that those were two things we wanted to do, but they took so much time shopping. I had really wanted to go to Target. It's probably for the best we didn't end up going, because if I had gone to Target, I might have probably spent more money than I wanted to spend, because it's Target. But I'm glad we honestly didn't go, because I didn't need to go. I would have ended up buying things I really didn't need. But they had like this 3-story Target in downtown Charleston that I had wanted to try. Did not end up trying it. Ooh, he about to get somebody. I saw that officer get in his car. Oh, maybe not. He's in a black freaking vehicle. Ugh. Anyways, what happened after that? So we ended up walking around. We definitely walked probably like 3 miles. Like, we walked over an hour that first day, so we were tired, and then I was tired, y'all. So after brunch and after, I just wanted to go to like those 2 little places. I also really wanted to go to the beach, but I guess my friends didn't care. So update, I have a beach trip planned in another 2 weeks with 2 of my other friends to go to PCB, because I've never been to PCB, and that's a lot closer to me. I think it's only like 3.5 hours versus the 5.5 hours we drove to Charleston, so that's like a quick, easy beach trip that I could do and actually have like 2 full days there. So that will be not next weekend, but like next weekend. Basically, once I get paid again. All this poor guy got pulled over by the cops. I know he not about to be speeding. So anyways, we walked around a lot. Like, Charleston is really pretty. It reminds me of Savannah. It's like, if honestly, a bougier version of Savannah. Savannah, Georgia has like a very similar vibes. It's on a river. It's a high tourist area, very well known. Also, a lot of like uppity, rich, wealthy places there as well. But I will say this, downtown Savannah does not have Gucci and Louis Vuitton. It's mostly like, dagnabbit, my mom's calling me. Okay, guys, my mom called me because she's almost at the house. I guess we're about to go to my cousin's birthday party because he got food there, and I actually would love to eat. Okay. Oh, should I stop and get gas here? I usually stop to get... Ugh. My setup is all messed up freaking now because my thing slid. Okay. Y'all. Should I just wait? Like, I just wanted to finish my story time in one piece. And I haven't been able to freaking do it because I ran out of space on my phone. I gotta edit a vlog. And I just, I'm gonna try to wait till I get home so I'm not doing something unsafe, even though it's still hands-free, just like, not. Okay. If it doesn't fall again, we'll try to get through it. Let me drive extra steady. Try not to go over any bumps, but I gotta go through this roundabout in a second. Where was I? So my friends kept trying to find bars. I didn't care to get drinks, like, anyways, like I said, I'm not a big drinker, so I didn't really care. I'm not there. I wasn't trying to drink the way that they were, but you know, to each their own. So I ended up, all right, we're gonna wait till we get home.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, I'm finally back home, well, at my mom's, so I can finish this story time of my trip to Charleston. So, don't remember where I left off. I think I was talking about the fancy hotel downtown that we stopped at. So nice. It was called Charleston Place, and you can just tell it's super fancy. One of the nicest hotels I've ever visited in my life. And then after that, we went to the marketplace. I did talk about the marketplace. My friends wanted us to go to bars, so basically we went to like 2 different like rooftop, well, we went to a rooftop bar, and then they wanted to find a dive bar because the drinks were very expensive. So I think I had the mimosas at our brunch. Then I ordered a strawberry matcha to go after brunch because I always like having like drinks. I love drinks, which we have water at the moment. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay, so after we went to this dive bar, and the bartender was like being rude to my friends, I guess. Like, they asked for like a specific flavor of a drink, and she told them basically, I don't feel like looking for that flavor, which I'm like, as a bartender. So also, to preface this, the girls I went on this trip with were all my old coworkers when I was a server. So we all knew each other from being in the service industry. And it's just like, when you have been a server, like, you just know like what is and isn't good service. And also, being from the South, like, we're all about Southern hospitality, which, by the way, there's a show called Southern Hospitality, and if you've seen it, make sure you keep watching because there's a story time about that show because it's based in Charleston. Anyways, so the server was rude to my friend and basically was like, I don't feel like looking for your flavored drink, but you can have this one, which rubbed them the wrong way. So anyways, I ordered one drink. My favorite drink is an amaretto sour, so I ordered that drink and that was it. Like we sat, I was so tired, y'all. So like we were trying to figure out like what we wanted to do because it was like we've been walking around for a lot. We were hot, we were tired, sweaty, all of that. And then I was like, I really need a nap. Like I need to go home, rest before, because they for sure wanted to go out that night. And I was like, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out without a nap. Like I have to rest at some point. Like I cannot go, all day and be out without a nap. And also the night before we got in at 4 a.m, got up to go to brunch, leave for brunch around 10 a.m, y'all. So between, I think we maybe got 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Anyways, so we made a plan. We're like, okay, we're gonna take an Uber to the Rainbow Row to see like the cute colorful houses. And then I told them about the pineapple fountain, which is, I had gotten pictures with that when I had went to Charleston the first time with my old sorority that I no longer claim. So we took an Uber there, and then what's so crazy to me though, we went to Rainbow Row and my friends are like, they didn't even want to take pictures. They're like, oh, we just wanted to see it. I'm like, y'all, the whole point of going to Rainbow Row is like the ambiance and to take cute pictures. Like that's the whole reason. Like we saw so many people just stopping to take pictures. We saw people getting engagement photos taken there. Like it's like just a cute little area. And so I was like, y'all don't even want to get pictures? And they're like, no, we just wanted to see it. I was like, okay. So we did that. And then we walked to the pineapple fountain, which is on like the river. I guess the Charleston River. I'm not sure what river is in Charleston. I'm just gonna assume it's the Charleston River. I'm not sure if that's true, so don't quote me. And then after that, we're like hungry, so we wanted to get food. So we were there from like, I think we got to brunch. I don't remember times for a lot of this, guys, so I'm about to look at like timestamps. I'm also not editing this video. Like I said, if you guys want to see the actual clips of everything, I will be posting everything on my vlog channel. Okay, according to my video, we got to the brunch place at 11 a.m. So that means we had to get up by 9 to leave by 10 or 10:30ish, because we weren't that far from downtown. It was like 15 minutes. And then it was like 5 o'clock. We wanted to go to a happy hour, which happy hours don't start till 5. So we were asking so many people for recommendations on like where to go for a happy hour and get like discounted drinks. And someone had suggested this place, and then we went there. There was no one there, and they also had no happy hour menu to be found. So I was like, okay. And also towards the end, by like 4 p.m, my phone was on like 22% for like a good 2 hours, y'all. I don't know what was going on. I probably need a new phone. I still have an iPhone 11, Old Faithful. Have a cracked phone. It's 10 p.m. I have had this phone since 2019, I want to say. So I've had this phone for like 5 years. And I was like, I'm not getting a new phone until this one like breaks down, which it's pretty close. Like I said, the screens, I don't know how much you can tell, but the screen's really cracked, so whatever, but it still works. I feel like the camera's decent enough. Like I'm not a huge, like I like having a decent phone. if it works, it does what I need to do, and I'm also not trying to pay however much money to get a brand new phone right now. Like, it is not my top concern. But anyways, my battery was draining the whole day, and I was like so sad because I of course was trying to vlog, get clips of everything, and my friends were like making fun of me, like, Jasmine, you need to live in the moment. I was like, y'all, I have to take videos and pictures, one, because I like them for my own memories, but two, I'm a vlogger. I make content out of this, and I actually enjoy making, like, filming travel content when I go places. So anyways, because I was filming like as much as stuff as I could, and I honestly still don't feel like I filmed a lot, but it ended up, I guess that drained my battery, like being on Snapchat and using my camera. So by the time we got to happy hour, I was at like 10-11%, and I was like, okay, y'all, like, I need to go home because I also need to charge my phone and everything else. But we went to this restaurant. They didn't end up having happy hour, so we went to this other one, and we ended up going to this rooftop little bar restaurant that was in another really fancy, like, it looked like a hotel. It just looked bougie AF, and that's what I say when I say like Charleston is a very affluent city town. Like, it is for people with money, honey. But also it's like one of the biggest bachelorette destinations. Again, I talked about why I would not want to have a bachelorette party in Charleston. I swear that's like all we saw there. Also, we ended up finding out later that night, apparently there's a ratio of like 70% women to 30% men in Charleston. So a lot of the men in Charleston think they are, or they're just super cocky because they think like, oh, there's all these girls and they're gonna fight for us and there's less men for them to choose from. None of the men I saw were cute, in my opinion. Like, obviously I'm not out looking for that, but I was just like, there was no one there that piqued my interest that I saw. So do with that information as you will. So anyways, we go to this other rooftop bar. It was pretty nice. We actually had the best server at that place. I made sure she got a good tip because she actually gave us really good service, like the type of service I would give to my tables when I was a server. The one from the morning brunch place, if she wasn't bad, she was just like okay. Like, she wasn't like doing anything super extra, super great. She wasn't like, you know, she did her job, but she wasn't doing like amazing. So I ordered some really good shrimp quesadillas. They were so good. And then I didn't order a drink, so all my friends ordered a drink at that restaurant. I was like, I'm not ordering a drink right now because I'm like, I want to take a nap, and all I wanted was food at that point. So after that, we finally go back to the hotel. We take a good nap, and then they wanted to be up they wanted to leave back for the bars by like 9:45, I think they said. So I think we finished dinner before 6 p.m. y'all. So we were out from 11 to 6 in downtown Charleston. So what, 7 freaking hours? It's a long time to just be walking around outside. So we did a lot of, like, we saw a lot of things, but again, I feel like we could have done more if we had actually like done a tour or something, or gotten the pamphlets that my friends didn't get. Again, there's things I would do differently if I was by myself or with people who like cared more about sightseeing versus drinking, because I honestly could have not gone to any of the bars that we went to and just saw like all the cool things there are to see. But again, you have to go with like-minded people to do the things you like, or just go by yourself, travel by yourself. Anywho, back to the story. So we go home, nap, we start getting ready to go out, and I think we went back out at around 10. So my friend had a coworker who was from Charleston or whatever, who was recommending like places for us to go. So back to what I said about the show called Southern Hospitality. There's a bar in downtown Charleston called Republic, and that's where the show was filmed. So my friend was like, for sure we're going to this club because, you know, obviously it's like famous-ish for being on a television show. So we knew we wanted to like go there at some point, but we went to the first bar we went to was called Uptown Social, and it had a $20 cover charge, y'all. And let me just tell you, I was crying paying that cover charge. Like, first of all, I don't think any bars, I don't believe in cover fees. I feel like it's a scam. Like, if you want to make money for your whatever club, and maybe they do the cover charge to like pay the DJ or something, I don't know. But I just hate a cover charge, and $20 is insane, like, for a stupid bar. But it was pretty cool. It had 2 stories. The first story had like live music, and then it switched to a DJ later that night. And then the upstairs just had a DJ and like a little outside patio area that was pretty nice. So it was decent. I want to say we spent like an hour, like 2 hours there almost. So we went there. I got a vodka Red Bull and then a shot, and I think that's all the drinks I had there. I had a total of 3 drinks while we were out that night. Like I said, I don't drink much, but also the drinks were expensive. So my drink at that first bar cost $12, and then we ended up going to Republic later that night, and I got the same drink, and it was $13 at Republic. Republic though had only a $5 cover charge, which I'm like, okay, $5, I'll take $5. If I have to pay a cover charge, $5 is probably like the best you could get. And I also feel like Republic just had more of like a club. Republic was definitely more of a club. Like, they had bottle girls service, they had like VIP and stuff. Like, it was giving more club than a bar. So anyways, we go to Republic, and it's really cool like how it's set up. Like, there's a lot of like flowers and stuff. And, you know, I've never seen the show that I guess was filmed there, so I wasn't like aware of like what we were getting into, what type of vibe it was going to be. But it ended up being like, honestly, I don't remember really doing much there. I remember going to the bathroom, talking with a bunch of people. We didn't really dance. I had like an almost 30-minute conversation with some random man at the bar. And then, so here's the story time. So, the first thing we did was order a drink. So I got my second drink of the night there, or I guess third. My friend had ordered like all of us a shot at the last bar, but I didn't pay for it. So I just took it and then walked away. So I actually only ordered 2 drinks the whole night. My friends, they ordered a lot more than that. And so anyways, I got my drink and I was just sipping on it and walking around trying to find a place to like stand, chill, whatever. Some girl knocks into my friend and knocks her drink on the ground, like not even 10 seconds after she got it. And she was pissed. And this is why my friends were saying like the girls in Charleston were like rude, because she was like, yeah, the girl knocked it over, just said sorry and walked away, like doesn't offer to pay or like get her another one, nothing. Which is like, yeah, like accidents happen, but I don't know, it's like not everyone's gonna handle a situation the same way or the best way. So she orders another, the bartender was nice, got her another drink. I kid you not, like maybe 2 minutes later, she ends up tripping and falling in a VIP section, because like the VIP sections, there's like a step, so they're like slightly higher than the dance floor. So they're like on a platform, and she didn't see it. She ends up tripping, falling. I didn't see her fall, y'all. Like I did not witness the fall. I'm laughing because my other friend saw it and was laughing about it. She was laughing about it for the rest of the night, and I'm laughing at her reaction to it, because she just kept talking about it. She's like, it was the funniest thing ever. I was like, girl, not you laughing at her. So anyways, she trips and falls because she didn't see the step or something, and she just drops her drink for the second time that night. And I know she was mad. Like, imagine someone spills it. The first time it spilled, like someone shoved her and the drink spilled on her shirt. And then the second time it's like all on the floor and she's on the floor. And so, y'all, so the guy in the VIP section, there's a guy, I saw this part. So I just see like a really handsome looking guy like offer her his hand to help her up. And I was like, it was just like something out of a romance novel. I just was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, who is this man? Like, he's dressed so nice, very dapper, whatever. And so turns out the guy who helped my friend up was one of the guys on the show, Southern Hospitality. I think his name was Joe Bridges. Let me look him up real quick so I can show a picture. So the guy who helped my friends up was a guy who was a cast on the show, and it was just so sweet. Like, it was just one of the nicest things I've ever seen someone do in real time. So anyways, my friend said she's like, I didn't know what was happening. She was just like so pissed. She was just like, who's grabbing me? Wasn't paying attention. I was like, girl, you missed your opportunity. You had a man helping you up. That was your damsel in distress moment. But she just did not even care to like say anything. So later I saw him go to like this Joe Bradley. I was so off. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. This man. So anyways, I saw him like go to another section, and these girls were taking pictures with him, or like had asked to take pictures with him. So I'm like, oh, he's like on the show. I've never seen the show, so I didn't know who anyone was. Like, I didn't really care about the fact that it was on a show, but I was like, oh my gosh, you had your opportunity and you missed it. So then I think after that, I started just drinking water. So I was like, okay, I'm done drinking pretty much, and only drink water for the rest of the night. And this was around like 12:30ish a.m. So my friends are still trying to drink. I'm drinking water at this point because I'm just like, I'm not gonna spend any more money on alcohol because I'm trying to be on my budget, follow my budget. So this guy was trying to hit on my friend, and she wasn't having it. So we're like, okay, we're gonna like sneak out and try to go somewhere else. So we all went to the bathroom. I was like, where should we go? And there was like another place we tried to go, and they were like, oh, we're closed. So then we went to this other place, and it was just like nobody there, chill. So then like 15 minutes before like all of the bars closed at like 2 a.m, we tried to go back to Republic, which was the first bar. Like, we should have just stayed here, and then they wouldn't let us in. We're like, dang it, we should have gone back to Uptown Social, because they give you like stamps so you can go back in. But at that point it was like too late, so we ended up just like walking and calling an Uber. And honestly, I feel like as far as like nights out, it wasn't too crazy, honestly. Like, nothing really crazy happened. Like I said, I do think like it definitely is a lot more girls in Charleston, but also I think it's because you have so many bachelorette parties happening there, so you just have groups and groups of different women different bachelorette groups all going out at the same time, and I'm like, if you're in a bachelorette party, like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for men? No, you're just supporting your girlfriend. So yeah, overall, it was just like in my opinion, it was like an okay night. I had fun for the most part, but then towards the end, I was just like, I'm tired and ready to go home. And yeah, so I think we got back home closer to 3 a.m. It took forever for us to get an Uber back to our hotel. Like, I don't know why. Like, we had to wait. We waited almost 30 minutes just to get an Uber back to the hotel, which was wild. And then, oh, here's the other thing. So, at Republic, I saw this photographer walking around. I was like, oh my gosh, can you take our picture? And he was like, sure. Honestly, I'm really nice to everyone, and I feel like if you're just nice to people, like, people will do things. Like, if you're nice to people, people will want to do things for you. So I actually just downloaded the pictures that we got because they were actually pretty cool pictures. Well, I followed him on Insta and he followed me back. I'm just gonna show y'all the screenshots I took of it. Oh no, I don't know if my camera can focus on this. Well, I'm trying my hardest. Let's see. Freeze frame, maybe y'all can see it. If y'all can see it, let me know. But it's such a cute picture, right? Like, how freaking cute. I know it's not focusing, but I'm not editing. Well, actually, I might end up. I kind of have to because I ended up filming so many parts. But anyways, we got some really cute pictures taken there, and I felt fancy getting my picture taken. But yeah, all in all, I feel like it was a good trip. Like, no drama, nothing major happened. No one was fighting, arguing. Everyone was getting along, which was a good experience compared to the last girls trip I went on with the horror story time. So yeah, and then we just woke up the next morning though. I think we got back at like 3 a.m, a little bit before 3 a.m. And this is the part. I woke up before 8 a.m. today and I could not go back to sleep. My friends were all sleeping until like 10:30. I was up for like 2.5 hours before my friends. My sister called me. I had like a 30-minute conversation on the phone. I showered, I washed and conditioned my hair, did my full skincare routine, got breakfast. Like, I was doing all this stuff before my friends even woke up. So I accomplished a lot today. And yeah, got back literally at like 5 p.m. And yeah, overall, I feel like it's so crazy. Like, we did so much in one day, and now it's just like back to my regular life. But I am super excited, so I'm probably gonna be going on like a trip every other week for the next month. So I already have a trip to the beach in like 2 weeks. Probably gonna visit my sister again in Savannah because she is getting a new place and might need help moving stuff or setting up. So I'll probably visit her after that. And then I wanted to visit my other sister in DC for like a weekend. So that's like 3 more trips I have planned in the next like couple of months. And then I have a really exciting trip planned in December, but I'm not going to tell you guys about it because it's a secret. But yeah, that was how my trip went. Like I said, it was pretty good, pretty fun. I'm proud of myself for not shopping. I didn't buy a souvenir, a t-shirt, not anything, y'all. So, pats on my back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.